Hello. Hey, it's been a while since I've been out on the front porch, but it's a nice day, so I thought I'd come on out. Oh, my notes tried to blow away. Today's a little different because I'm actually attending my publisher, mentor, friend, coach. I'm attending my usual annual conference, but because of the situations, I'm doing it right here from my office. But today I thought, I need to get out here. I need to share a bit on my Saturday sit down. And so here we go. It's not going to be like usual, obviously. And I did want to sit right here because that way, then over here, you can see the mountain behind me. It's weird to do things backwards. That's why I'm having a hard time pointing. But you get to see the mountain behind me. And, it's such a beautiful place to be. The colors are coming out. It's beautiful. So today I promised that we would talk about difficult choices. And the fallout that comes from making them. We all have choices to make every single day, tons and tons of them. I mean, we statistics show that we're making like 1,500 of them a day just on food. Ooh, it's weird. All the statistics that people track and that they figure these things out. It's no wonder that our minds are in this state of overwhelm constantly. And it's like, the next thing that's laid on us is just almost the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Well, what I wanted to talk about today, though, was the really difficult ones. And I shared this last night as a post because it's been an experience that I've lived through and I felt like it could help somebody. So let me go back and revisit that just a minute. I'm not going to read the post to you, but I will share the story. Many of you know that I was a top 10 finalist for an Author Elite award that would be given away last night. Many of you voted for my book, Louise, to get to be that in the top 10. Many of you voted for me to win. And for that, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. And then about a week ago, a little over a week ago, my husband, Jack, reminded me that our grandson had a football game on Friday night. And it was an away game. And it would be the last away game of his high school career. And I was immediately in this turmoil. Well, but I want to win this award. I want to be able to, to accomplish and to do. But I want to be at Nick's ball game. But I wanted this. It was like two insanely wonderful choices, but only one of them could be the choice. Well, what was I going to do? What I ended up doing, and I'll go into some of the other stuff here in a minute, but what I ended up doing was I contacted the people at the awards, the people presenting those, and I told them, just withdraw me. I'm going to that boys' football game. I'm going to be there. I'm the mama. I have to yell. But let me tell you what happened right after I got off that call. Right after I made the decision, I grieved. I grieved. I did. I cried. I asked myself, is this the right thing? What do I do? Am I doing the right thing? Is it good? Is it bad? What is it? What? Yeah. So that in turn, and seeing so many of you respond to my post about this, I decided to spend a little time visiting this topic today. So let's do that. Choices, the easy ones, when it's choosing good over bad, easy. You can say, okay, I mean, the bad might seem more tempting, but we're able to choose the good. And if we want to do well, to do good, to follow God, then we're going to choose the right thing, the better thing. Those decisions are pretty easy. Light, dark, Coke, Pepsi. Those things are easy. But when it comes to the harder ones, those are the ones where we have to choose between good, better, and best. That's what I was faced with. Which one do we do? I mean, any of them are good. One of them is slightly better than the good, and one of them is the best, the very best. And that's what we have to do, is we have to understand that there are situations, there are times when we are going to be choosing between something that is good and the something that is better than good. And we have to look for that. We have to search for that. Well, how do we do that? Scripture tells us to count the cost for any decision. And that's what we have to do here too. We have to count the cost. We have to weigh out the options. If I do this, then this is what will happen. If I do that, then that is what will happen. This is the expectation I have from this. This is the expectation I have from that. And this is what it will cost me, and this is what it will cost me. And we have to look at that. And when we do, sometimes it makes the decision harder because our hearts get involved. And sometimes it makes the decision easier because it's a clear-cut answer. The thing is either way, we want to choose well. My grief, that wasn't because I didn't get to go to the awards. I didn't get to put on my dress. That wasn't it. It was a hope. I had a hope of winning that prize. I had a hope of achieving a dream. I had that hope. But when I made the choice to choose my grandson over that hope went away. And here's something to understand: when you make a choice that causes your hope to be changed or snuffed or whatever, it's okay if you cry. It's okay if you grieve. You had that dream, but because for whatever reason, maybe God told you that wasn't the good dream for you, that he has a better dream for you, but your heart was still set on that dream, and now it's not going to happen. It's okay to grieve that. It really is. And he understands. He understands. And he loves you enough to say, here, cry right here. So see, making difficult choices is exactly that, difficult. But when we count the cost and we choose the right thing, when we choose well, we can walk on knowing that we have done everything we can to do what we were supposed to do. And then we can handle the fallout. If we need to grieve, we grieve. I grieved when I first made that decision. But at the football game last night, I was so glad I was there. Great plays, fun time. I did a lot of mamaw yelling. And at the end of the game, when the last play was blown dead, I watched several of the opposing players walk up to my grandson to shake his hand and get a hug. To watch him excel not only in the talent and the skills that he has achieved, I watched him excel as a sportsman, as a young man who is more than the tackles. And that made this mamaw's heart very happy. So when you have to deal with fallout from a decision, look for the good. Remember why you made that decision. Go ahead and grieve it. But even as you grieve it, think about why you did it. Think about why it mattered to make that choice. And look for the joy. Yeah, it'll be there. Until next week, hopefully it'll be normal. But then again, what is normal? Maybe I'll sit out here again. Maybe if it gets cold, I'll throw on a coat and sit out here. Who knows? But until next week, I am Faye Bryant, and I hope you have a splendid afternoon. Bye.